All right, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. All right, things are looking steady so far. That's good. Yeah, fingers crossed that won't need a post upload for this one. Excuse me. Okay, I think we are pretty good, so I'm gonna get things underway. Hello, everybody. I know it's been a bit. I mean, the last time I streamed, had to do a post upload because I had to split it in two parts. Because what ended up happening was YouTube basically decided to crap the bed in the middle of the stream, so I had to do kind of the rest of it only on Twitch, and then do a post upload later. And even the post upload itself was it was quite an adventure and a half. That actually also required me to update my graphics card. Cause yeah, Premiere and the main program that I use, it is a little pickier in Windows than it is on Mac. Um, and my only recourse, if I couldn't edit it on Windows, I would have to like transfer it over to my Mac desktop and do the edit from there. Though it probably would have also been a good way to kind of test out using DaVinci, because I've been trying to get more into DaVinci Resolve lately as kind of a suitable backup. I also consider Clipchamp, but unfortunately, Clipchamp automatically kind of puts the cache into kind of the C drive, or I guess because I think that's where I have the app loaded on. And my C drive isn't nearly as big as the other drive that I have, which is the C drive is the solid state one, but it's also significantly smaller, and it's the one that I always run out of space all the time. Constantly have to delete stuff to free space on. So now, as far as where we left off, I got a Titan bat. I got a Titan taken care of. For one of the Herba Mystica at part of Arvin's quest, and I also got another gym battle taken care of. But I mean, because of all the issues I was having, I opted not to do. I opted not to do the Team Starbase, especially because when I kind of looked at the map, I kind of had to go a little out of my way to get there. And since like it didn't take long for me to capture Pokemon that were already higher level than most of what I've raised at this point, probably wasn't necessarily the best idea. So it's going to be a little bit of a combination of raising Pokemon up for the Team Starbase, which I am going to make the fire one the first one. And then and also for the next gym, which is you know, the gym featuring everyone's favorite streamer gremlin, you know. You don't know. But before we do any of that, I caught up on like all the classes to end the part, but we also had the option to talk to all of the staff. So I'm gonna take care of that. And while we do that, cause I am actually kind of doing this part in a little bit of an awkward time because not too long ago, an indie game that is heavily inspired by Pokemon called Pal World just came out on Steam and Xbox under early access. And it has been seeing a lot of success. So I think it's like over 8 million people playing, and I think like at least like half of them are concurrently playing, which for an indie title that is really good, you know. But early on, a lot of people were kind of holding suspicions against the game because someone allegedly found information that not only was the studio that made the game kind of was involved in making acid flips, but they also apparently and what an acid flip is when you take like assets that are publicly available to like learn game development or to like use as stand-ins for people to get started on their games. An asset flip, which became pretty infamous when Steam Greenlight was a thing, is that when people take like, you know, the assets from those like asset packs, did like hardly any coding to make sure that the game was like barely functional, and then try to resell it as a game. And that's kind of what made those very intimate. So, but people were also accusing the developers behind Pal World of using AI art, as well as also plagiarism when it came to their models, because a lot of their models were getting a little too close to the models that everyone was familiar with when it came to Pokemon. And early on, I was kind of, you know, speculating the same as well. And especially because, you know, with everything that kind of what has gone on the past year with AI generated content, it is very easy to be highly suspicious of anyone that you know has, you know, used it, be it, you know, independent developer, be it large company. I mean, not too long ago, we had both a writer and an actor strike revolving the use of AI generated content. And it, you know, it's you know, it's like, as far as where I've been meaning to kind of do a discussion video on this, but I mean, just to kind of make kind of where I stand very, very, you know, short. You know, I am the person that is like, AI is okay as a tool. It is okay to like have AI generated stuff as a placeholder that you don't use in the final product. Is, you know, and of course, you know, when I mention like AI, I don't mean like, you know, AI being used as part of a app framework or part of like a like enemy behavior that you find in games, because that stuff, that stuff is that stuff is just common knowledge. That has been given as like kind of like a necessity and stuff like that. But when it comes to like say using AI as a means to basically lessen the value of work that is meant to be done by humans, or to like steal human made work by using it as a reference without their consent, or say an actor doesn't want to act in a particular project, but then you use an AI generated like AI powered voice generator to have the actor say stuff that they did not consent to saying. All that's wrong. Like, make no mistake. And that's kind of why early on, when like the technology was kind of forming and people were either using it for either kind of like shit post stuff, or using it for very unsavory reasons, it is very easy to not take AI generated stuff either seriously or with a negative bias. So I knew that I kind of had that kind of going in. And so when people were kind of like showing, kind of stuff that might have supported the, argument that, Pal World was, kind of involving itself in that, it was very easy for me to take the side of, the people that were criticizing the game for that reason. I mean, little did I know, most of the articles that mentioned that sort of, speculation, they didn't really, it was only the speculation. So they didn't really tie it to concrete evidence. And I kind of should have caught that sooner. But, it's one of those things where because the subject involved hit kind of a sore spot, and it kind of involved a game that I kind of didn't take seriously and had no interest in to begin with, because when I initially saw trailers of the game, I didn't really think anything much of, oh, well, this is just kind of like a cheap Pokemon clone that kind of relies on some edgy humor, as well as like, not fake mon sort of deal in order to so I mean, I wasn't taking the game seriously to kind of begin with. So it was very easy for me to kind of jump on, the speculation that, oh, the game is using, AI. I think, and I even had like in-depth conversations within people in various Discord servers about it. To the point where it was distracting me from like things that I probably should have been focusing on instead. Because at the end of the day, the testament to the game's success is that there's a lot of people that picked it up, even though it's still in early access, and people are enjoying it. And that's all it really needs. That's all any game needs. Not everyone has to like it, So, and by all accounts, that's kind of where, my thought process should have just kind of ended. But, I kind of wanted to, kind of voice my opinion, especially because, Pokemon in particular is, something that I am a bit passionate about, because Pokemon and Sonic are the two franchises that I've been like involved with like the most and were a big deal of my childhood. And I always welcome like projects that are inspired by those two franchises. There are plenty of games that have been inspired by Sonic that I played that I really liked, and games that I would like to to also play and play more of. And I've recently just started looking at Pokemon alternatives. Like, I've been wanting to play Cassette Beasts more, and I've been wanting to get into Koromon, and I at some point might even consider, because Dragon Quest and Monster Hunter, they have their own spin-off series that behave in a way similar to Pokemon, So, it's, games like that, are totally fine. I think it was just kind of a mix of, a topic that I've been kind of, that kind of hits like a very sore nerve. That also involves like basically a project imitating one of my like favorite franchises of all time. That kind of, it very easily got me drawn into the conversation without fully realizing just kind of hold on, let me just kind of sorry, I just saw something that that I've kind of noticed that actually kind of that I kind of that almost kind of relates to what I was talking about, but yeah, and I think the part where I kind of started dropping off of kind of siding with the people that have been accusing it of using AI generated content is kind of for two reasons. The first is because, obviously, if that was the case, and so many people have been playing it and, looking through it with a fine-tooth comb, that's something would have been done about it already. And it hasn't. In fact, someone even, there are plenty of people that clarified that, because the studio that made it was based in Japan, they actually had to clear it with kind of like the legal offices there, that is like responsible for, trademarking and like distribution rights of media. And, so obviously before the game, got off the ground, they had to check to make sure that they weren't doing anything too similar to Pokemon in order for it to even be sold in the first place. And the fact that it's being sold right now is the fact that, there's enough there to kind of show that, hey, it's not ripping off or stealing anything from Pokemon. The closest thing that came in that direction was that someone made a mod replacing like the Pal World monsters using skins of Pokemon, but that ended up getting taken down because the person that made the mod having it locked behind a Patreon, and people had to pay the Patreon in order to get the mod skin. And that's kind of what made it kind of stop in its tracks. Because, yeah, it's like mods are already kind of in a gray area as it is. And, you know, not too long ago, Capcom is starting to be a little too aggressive with, like, trying to, kind of not have them in their games, and it's not really working out so well for them. And the second thing is that it's like people have been like have been, and I'm only talking like, only some people that have been critical of Palworld. I mean, some people have been trying to go so far as to like not only like harass the dev team, but they're even badgering like reps for Nintendo and the Pokemon Company in the hopes that they'll actually do something about the game. And the most that they kind of said so far, outside of the mods, is that they have really no comment about Palworld. So I think at this point, I think the whole Palworld using AI generated content deal is kind of looking dead in the water. And people can compare models between Palworld and Pokemon all they want, but if it was really egregious enough that that it does infringe on the Pokemon Company's copyrights on the Pokemon that they had, they would have done something by now. So they have the money, and legal team to do so. So I mean, it's kind of why I'm kind of backing off of Palworld for the time being, unless if new information appears that it's like, yes, this definitely was the case, but right now it's really like it's not looking to be that way. I will say though, it is kind of making it is kind of making Pokemon look really bad, given that the company behind one of the largest media franchises and all could barely pull an open world game together, yet an indie company with a game still in early access could end up doing what seems to be a better job. But I guess it does kind of show how desperate people are for wanting a Pokemon game that actually is fitting of the reputation that the series should have, especially a console game, and they haven't really been cutting the mustard so far, unfortunately. But this is of course it's just coming from like a random a random streamer, so yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, I was almost certain that something was gonna come up concerning the the AI generate content, following the accusations, but nothing ever did. So even if something were to come up, they're certainly taking their sweet time. It's just like, but it's just one. And it's all for a game that I wasn't. And it's all over a game that thankfully a lot of people are enjoying, but for me it wasn't going to be my cup of tea. If I want to start looking for Pokemon alternatives, I'd be playing Cassette Beast more. I'd probably be looking into Koromon. Maybe even looking into like Monster Hunter stories or Dragon Quest monsters or something like that. But yeah, I mean, I know I just kind of breezed through a lot of story. Basically, we've only just really gotten introduced to a lot of the staff here. But the biggest story thing that I was kind of glossing over when I was like going through all my spiel was we actually kind of got close to one of the Team Star bases. And, not only did we basically went over the final details with Cassiopeia, we're also introduced to Clive, which the game kind of doesn't really make any effort in hiding that it's director Clavel. So, basically, we're gonna have Clive act as our support whenever we decide to raid the Team Star bases. And basically, what that entails is that if our Pokemon kind of needs like quick healing and stuff, Clive is going to be around for that. But what is going to kind of take place is when we do decide to raid the Team Star bases. They're going to be basically a rush of auto battles. We're basically going to pick 3 Pokemon. Yes, I do have a Discord. In fact, I have a shortcut going into my Discord if you want to, but it is kind of a group server. So just make sure you follow the rules if you decide to join the Discord. Okay, I kind of accidentally hit this by accident. So in this game, you can gather various materials that you can create TMs for. They're all expendable, just like in games past, but the games give you a lot of them, and you can make them with materials that you get from like encountering Pokemon, as well as stuff you can pick off the ground. And TMs are also easy to find throughout Paldea, that they can also be on the ground too. So, because yeah, I don't think you actually buy any TMs in this game. I think you either have to find them or earn them through like, trainers and or just find them on the ground or something. All right, well, we have Palde and Tauros, and man, what a what a waste of a design, you know? Like, yeah, it would be nice. It would be nice if it would have been nice if they did more with Palde and Tauros. Because for whatever reason, despite how it has like black fur and stuff, it's a fighting type. But then they also kind of did nothing with the changing type other than, oh, it might be fire or it might be water, and it's just like, okay, and it only affects one move, and it's like, oh, okay, cool, I guess. Yeah, super effective hit, and did kind of nothing. That ain't really looking good for my team, but okay. Alright, well, it specifically knows the combat breed, so I'll call it combatant. I accidentally hit the TM machine again. Oops. Okay, let's kind of see how our boxes are doing. Yeah, it's like I'm catching a lot of Pokemon that are already stronger than like most of the Pokemon that I raise, barring the Zoroark. Okay, where did I currently have the destination set out to? Did I have it set out to the base? I think I still have it set out to the base. Hmm. Gonna remove that. Well, we already caught that, so... But yeah, I'm gonna have some Pokemon kind of hopefully around level 22 or 23 and see kind of... really? Kind of giving it the glare so that I hopefully have a... oh, wait, I have an ability that allows me to run away. Kind of wasted that. Oh, and I'm so... oh, man. Crap, they're everywhere. Okay, I haven't quite caught you before, so... don't want to necessarily do rollout because... that might knock it out. Of course, I don't really have a whole lot of... frick. Okay, might need a bit of a change in strategy. All right. Call you. Triathlzar. Uh, yeah, it's like, can we not have all these Tauros here, please? But yeah, the point after where you do like the first Titan fight, and after the and at the first couple of gyms, difficulty kind of spikes up a bit for whatever reason, you know. Like, dang, that got tricky real fast. Yeah, let's see what this Pterodon has in store for us. Not impressed. Okay, well this is kind of where the kind of like the city is for like the next gym and all, so maybe check it out a bit. That looks like a little tricky trainer. Since all it takes is like a type or two to kind of really screw me up, I gotta be a little careful. Oh, Meryl. No, I never really did get a Murkrow. I know I want to at least glare, but yeah, I gotta get to be careful. Because I don't want to accidentally knock it out. Because yeah, you have to kind of commit. You kind of have to. You kind of have to commit to roll out for a few turns. Do. I don't really have any Dusk Balls. That would have kind of helped, actually. Ah, come on, man. Guess maybe try an Ultra Ball? I mean, I would have rather not, but... I'm getting pretty close to saying screw it. It doesn't seem like it wants to be caught, and I don't have a lot of balls, so ooh, that might actually do it. Okay, if I throw another Ultra Ball, will you go in it, please? Finally. Is there a move that would make sense to get rid of? Yeah, I would rather have Iron Defense than Rock Polish. You're not going to get... Speed is not really something that we need to kind of worry too much with you. I'm gonna call you... Okay, I'm just gonna roll you. Just gonna roll out this one. Like, man, I don't give a crap. I already got one. Alright. Well, I think Sucker Punch will be better than Astonish, so... You know, I haven't gotten you ready to swim yet. Okay, so this is the city where the next gym is at. It's Lavency, I think. But I mean, we're still kind of a ways before we're going to be ready for that, just like we still need to kind of get ready for the Team Star base. Kind of want a good mix of Pokemon ready for both. It's just a matter how quickly that can happen. Quackagogo is at level 22, so maybe I'll have like 1 or 2 more levels, and then we can kind of go from there, I guess. Because yeah, I mean, got plenty of Pokemon that can be considered ready. wonder if I have like any treasures or something. I don't know. Oh, I got a Stardust? Oh, I thought I wasn't even at the Pokemart. Oops. Get some money. Let's see what I can buy right now. Okay, got enough as far as healing items. Probably could use more balls. Yeah, still not enough to kind of do much. Just still not a lot available to us just yet. I am gonna go to the restroom real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay. I changed the scene without changing, without unmuting myself first. Man, don't I feel like a fool? Sorry about that. Alright, so, we did, manage to, also locate the, place for the next gym. So for right now, we're just kinda working on some Pokemon for both the Team Starbase and the gym. I don't want to do my job. No! Man, can that be a mood. Let's see. What to do regarding that one. I want to switch to Rock'em. I mean, half of my work nowadays is doing freelance work for various clients. So I mean, I at the very least, it's the kind of job that I do enjoy. But I mean, I've been in day jobs before, and man, sometimes the biggest challenge is to get up in the morning. Especially if it's something that you like really don't want to do. So, in that sense, I could definitely relate. Because I mean, and I mean sometimes even when it's something that when it is something that you do want to do, it doesn't mean that it's gonna be easygoing. You know. You know, even when you're doing stuff that you like doing, sometimes a day just wants to be a pain in the neck, you know? So I mean, for right now, Ancient Power is better than Mud Slap. All right. Well, we found a electric bird, and I accidentally took out the electric bird. Oops. Okay, I think we might have another opportunity to get one. Probably thinking of catching the Meryl because I haven't really been good at keeping up with trying to raise baby Pokemon, so and at least having another option to deal with the Fire Team Star base isn't a bad idea. I'm not sure if... man, it's a water fairy mouse, so, Bubbly Tail. Why not? Oh, and I almost had a buoy spell right, I guess. I was just mixing the O and U. You know what? I've been meaning to show these off. And I always seem to forget. Okay. So, in this game, there is something... Oh, first off, where... Was I, like, supposed to have a picnic table? Kinda happened. I don't think I have a picnic table. Huh. Okay, I might need to kind of look into that. It's like... Is the game acting weird, or did I miss something? Oh, you little bugger. Okay, yeah, with these Pokemon, you have to sneak up on them. It's like next to impossible for it to work right. It's like, man. Little slippery snots, aren't they? Anyway, let's try to catch some more Pokemon here. Okay, surely I can't take you out in one hit, right? I almost did. Alright, there we go. Okay, Aqua Cutter. This looks like a rather handy move. Storm Petrol Pokemon. So maybe Stormwing? What? The nests are a popular delicacy? I'm sorry, what? Something just seems odd about that. It's like, no, not the bird, not the eggs. The nests specifically. It's like, okay, whatever you say, game. Oh, with any luck, you might already... Yeah, you'll evolve within one more level. Excuse... Oh. Okay, that didn't really work out the way I wanted. I mean, I could get a Gyarados now. But, you know... Hmm... Alright. In the distant past, it was somewhat stronger than the horribly weak Man. I'm trying to think of a good name for it. Is that the correct way to spell it? Oh, it fits too. Obviously, I'm giving it that name because of what it evolves into later. 22, 22, 21. Catching quite a few Pokemon, that's for sure. Oh, and I didn't even really need to buy netball, so I could have gotten some later. Eh, more for later, I guess. A Mudbray that's water type. Interesting. Yeah, it already saw me. That's not gonna work. My Pokemon. And your Pokemon. What's so different about them? I don't know. Well, I mean, for one thing, I don't even have a Shellos. This is also not exactly a good team for me to go up against it, so, But yeah, for whatever reason, Shellos comes in two different colors, and there's not really any that are like different from each other. Still an adorable little water slug, Mon. Okay, hopefully when or you can miss. Hello, hello. Hope you're having a good day. Thanks for tuning in. Well, at least I got something going for me. May as well make use of these netballs, I guess. Slowpoke was caught. I'm sure I gave one of them these names before, but I'm just gonna call it Pokey. What on earth to do? Time for us to get a sandcastle. You may not be the best Pokemon for that, though. Oh yeah, you're also a ghosty. Alright, in the ball you go. Well, I mean, anything's better than tackle. Castelia. I think it's the name of one of the cities in Unova. Now that I think about it. Ooh, okay. Yeah, sorry, not a lot's happening right now. I'm trying to kind of like train up for like two separate things, and it's kind of weird. Definitely a weird part in the game, for sure. Ooh, rare candy. That'll actually be helpful for turning that Magikarp into a Gyarados. Ooh, another piece of candy. We're just fighting this for the coins. Got a few rounds of rollout is all it's gonna take. Yeah, I guess emphasis on few. And my lips and throat are already getting dry. Hmm. Alright, see, you got 50 of the suckers. Wanna get off? I know there's an item there, why can't I get it? There we go. Oh. It's a TM that I'm probably not going to use. Hey there, you goofy little thing. No, that is not a tentacruel you're looking at. That is something called a toadscruel. Kind of like the knot dicklet we saw at the beach. It's kind of like a... best way to put it. Kind of like a... Not even a regional variant. It's just kind of like a sub... It's kind of Pokemon's way of trying to do like a subspecies or something. Which is interesting, I will say. Oh. Well, there it goes. Okay, I think level 24 is enough. Should be okay. So yeah, kind of... Next, as far as list of importance... Give you one of these. Vengeance is evolving. Now you angry. Oh, you even get quite a few moves that you can immediately use. Nice. Hmm. Trying to think what would also be helpful. Alright, we got enough of a moveset to work with this one. Alright. More netballs. Probably should have held off on spending money to get some, but... oh well, we'll get plenty of money eventually. Yes, I was actually a lot closer to it to kind of start off the game. Alright. It's a good opportunity to test out a new team member. Yeah, the baby doll eyes probably didn't help a whole lot. Zoomeril. I have a lot of Pokemon that could really help with that. I only really have one real option. Just one. Okay, first gonna glare. I've been making real good use of it lately. And I'm gonna defense curl. Then on to be on the safe side, I'm gonna defense curl again. Then I'm gonna roll out. Because apparently, if you do defense curl first, it'll increase the power of roll out. There we go. Alrighty, where to meander about next? Man, the game's chugging. I'm not sure if Vampy benefits from having the normal typing. Not sure if I got a Venonan or not. Apparently I do not. Oh, lovely. Okay, so thankfully it's only down enough for me to catch it. Gonna call you Beam. Okay. Let's see. Kind of a set. Not too bad. Because, yeah, we're going to have a lot of Pokemon become level 24 soon. I kind of want to separate a little bit those that might work best for the fire base, and those that'll work best for the gym. So we're basically kind of gonna be like raising like two teams here. Because, well, there may be some crossover. Isn't gonna be that much crossover. Oh, come on! He's sleepy. Ow! Man, that hurt. I feel like it's a missed opportunity. Maybe maybe it wouldn't hurt for the Pokemon to like evolve or something into like a larger koala or something. Oh well. I mean, there's always potential for that in another game, I guess. Ew. Using Drool as an aesthetic. I'm gonna call you Droopy. Gonna take the opportunity to hit a Pokemon Center. Yeah, I would most certainly say so. Still wondering how would I best use some of the other Pokemon that I have caught early on, but we'll see. We will see. It's always something to consider as we go about our journey. Yes, I could definitely use more money. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. Fine. I could have sworn I had a picnic table. I must have missed something. It's like there has to be something that I'm missing. I'm trying to think if I need to like find something. Okay, so apparently this is a glitch that might happen. So Here, I'm gonna save real quick. Because, I mean, I want to show this off, too. Yeah, just, give me a minute. I swear, I haven't had that happen before. And I know the game is still kind of buggy. It's like, it didn't seem like I had to, like, go somewhere and get a picnic table. It's like once the game gives you the option, it's like you should be able to just get the picnic going. Alright, let's try this again. There we go, there it is. Just hiding from us. So basically how picnics go, you kind of have, like, you know, this, like, mini game where you can make sandwiches to kind of give you, like, special powers and stuff. Just gonna start with a nice simple, ham sandwich. I know, absolutely riveting material. Yes, that is indeed a ham sandwich. The other thing you can do is, you can, wash your Pokemon. So just kind of bubble them up. So basically it's kind of, a continuation from, like, kind of like the friendly interaction mini games that increase, like, friendship with your Pokemon since the 3DS titles. So yeah, pretty nice, fun, you know, little distractions. And yes, even though you can't use your Pokemon outside of kind of like the ride mod, you can also interact with it in this manner too. Which is neat. You know, kind of establish a bond with it kind of earlier on and stuff. But yeah, that's just basically picnicking in a nutshell. You can also get eggs, I think if you spend enough time picnicking, but I haven't had that happen to me just yet. Okay, no lovely prize for me just yet. Oop. Yeah, our ride Pokemon isn't able to traverse on water yet. And of course, despite the fact that we have fully functioning arm and legs, we do not know how to swim. Yeah, it's like for some odd reason, you know, the Pokemon trainer just never knows how to swim. It is quite concerning. Yeah, some of the trainers are probably in area 2, that's why they don't really... It didn't count towards the area 1 trainers. Well, at least we got more Stardust for more money. Well, let's fight another trainer. That Packer Jonathan. Alright, let's see, Deerling. Probably not the Pokemon I kind of wanted to see right now. Oh, Revengeance can help, as the eye has Ice move. Gonna take care of you real quick. Or I guess not. I guess not. Ow. Stammer. What to do with that one? I guess our current Pokemon shouldn't be too bad of an option. Well, I mean, that also happened. You're just gonna be annoying, aren't you? And you still get the benefits of Leech Seed. That's hardly fair. Gonna go for it. I shouldn't have went for it. Yeah, this is definitely taking longer than I would have liked. Ah, come on. Sadly, I think that Tadbulb is long gone. Well, at least a bunch of other Pokemon got experience. Oh, hi. Yep, still up and about. Alright, now saving our Pokemon adventure. Alright, are you gonna be giving us something? Not quite. Woo! Alrighty. Pretty sure we haven't gotten you yet, so... Oh, okay, that was an interesting move. So basically, Wide Guard does protect the Pokemon from attacks that hit more than one Pokemon at a time, and I thought that wouldn't necessarily apply since we're not in a double battle, but guess it still counted. Let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, almost another full box. Let's see what we got going on. Time for a very punchy crab. Hmm. Alrighty. Let's see what we can do here. Our brawler was caught. Gonna call you Sock of Claws. Oh, that's nice. We got a Pokemon that's evolving. Knuckle stack. Okay, I remember this move. This move is pretty interesting. User Salt cures the target, inflicting damage every turn. Steel and water types are more strongly affected by this move. So, thinking of getting rid of Mudshot. Okay, you are also level 24 now, so... Okay, what would be the next Pokemon that would kind of make a little sense to raise up? Well, we'll see. Let's see how Castelia does. Then we'll try adding a couple of other earlier Mon to the mix. Whoops. I didn't even think I touched you. Caught off guard and couldn't move. That's a shame. Signal was kind of getting a little weak there. I was getting a little worried. Because I know we've hit the 2-hour mark now, but I kind of want to continue for a little while longer because we haven't really done too much. I mean, caught some Pokemon, we fought some trainers, we did like extra academy stuff, but that was roughly it. Because I have to raise a good deal of Pokemon for both the gym and the team star base. Which, you know what? I don't know. Gotta become real strong, just like Missy Nimona is. Well, even for someone as battle crazy as Pneumonia can find herself a nice little fan club. Yeah, it might not be a good Pokemon. Let's see. What would be a good Pokemon? to go up against that. Gotta be like missing pneumonia. It takes some practice. You know? Next time, just try to have more than one Pokemon. That is usually a good starting point. I wonder what's in the electric den. Pterodons so far haven't really been too promising. An electric Charcadet. Huh. I mean, I guess that would kind of help against water. Yeah, probably only water. Well, that was a whole lot of nothing. I hope it doesn't take it out. You might come in handy later. Ooh, critical catch too. That's nice. Yeah, critical catches are generally when it only takes one shake instead of three. I think I might have come up with this name before, but I still think it's worth reusing. You for reals? because its final evolution, it kind of looks like a UFO, a magnetized UFO. Oh, right in the good spot for it too. Let's see. What can we do? That's probably not gonna help out too much, but it's something. Also, I guess while we continue to not really see too much anything major kind of going on right now, I would like to reiterate I do appreciate everyone's patience and understanding. Uh, when I don't really have the when I still don't really have the ability to kind of regularly kind of do this. And even in moments like, the last part where I had to stop in the middle because, you know, stream kind of got a little wonky and I had to do a post upload of both parts, I basically I just appreciate, everyone kind of sticking around and stuff. And, it's nice. I know not everyone can always take some time to watch or chat, just as long as you're not, causing trouble or spamming anything, it's like either way, it's, you know, appreciate your company all the same. I try to make things entertaining at the very least. Granted, not always succeeding, but I try. I try. Beep, beep, beep goes the cabbie all throughout the sky. Where'd you come from? I was saying to myself, thinking that there was nowhere around. Well, you see, sir, when you think there's nowhere around, it usually means someone is around. Oh, hello there, little guy. Okay, I kinda wanna catch it. There we go. It's an electric tadpole. Gonna call you. Blubberbob. Here we go. We got. Whoa! You certainly came from somewhere. Yeah, you can't really hurt this one, can you? Oh, you might have dark type moves though. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Here, see how you like it. Yeah, I knew you were gonna pull that off. Ow. Ow. Ooh, this might actually be pretty helpful. Learned Drill Run. Okay. Oh no, it's not Drill Run that it evolves with. It evolves with, I think, Hyper Drill. But I think Drill Run is also kind of a helpful move anyway. I know Defense Curl can help with Rollout, but, you know, Rollout, we may not be keeping Rollout for very much longer anyway. I wonder, I know you evolve with an Elemental Stone, but let me kind of look up Tadbulb a little bit. Okay, Thunderstone. Okay, there's... Okay, I wonder if there's, like, any difference. Yeah, there's, like, next to no difference. I could literally evolve it right now and not really lose out on anything. It does have some moves that could actually also be pretty beneficial. For a bit. The other thing to kind of keep in mind, how many Thunderstones I have, because I know I want to save some for later. Man, I only have one, though. So the question is, do I want to use it now, or do I want to wait? I think I might wait. I also love how Pokemon can also just casually run into me in the Pokemon Center. So yeah, Union Circle is how you form groups of friends. You have to involve a Pokemon using the Union Circle, and with one of the DLC areas, you also need to take advantage of forming groups to make certain quests a lot easier. Which kind of stinks because I'm kind of bad at coordinating with my friends as enough as it is, but understandably, not all of them are really on board with this game, and it's kind of not hard to see why, just given how much of a mess this game ended up being. Like, girl, you need to chill. Not sure what kind of power you think you're kind of boasting with an Elamamola, but okay. Alright, was not expecting that. Good. Alright, kind of nearing 10 o'clock. Even though I don't necessarily have to get up early, because, I mean, I initially was supposed to get up earlier today for kind of like a general service appointment. That ended up getting pushed back. And I scheduled like a morning appointment for a haircut tomorrow, but that's been moved to the afternoon instead. But you know, it's kind of a balance of me trying to kind of remain entertaining, but also not be so loud that uh, that my grandmother has trouble sleeping. She was helped into bed not too long ago, so yeah, I just gotta keep in mind that I have someone next to my room, who's trying to rest next to the room that I am. So I think maybe for like probably the most we'll give it like another 30 minutes. And then call it a day. I am sorry that not a lot kind of happened. Um, this is kind of like a weird area of the game where it's just kind of like the difficulty kind of spikes a little bit, so you gotta kind of prepare accordingly. When I initially played this game, I did not prepare accordingly and kind of got myself a little bit into trouble as a result. So, I'm trying to be better prepared this time. I want to at least get one thing done, either the Team Star base or the gym. It's likely going to be the Team Star base first, but, you know, you never know. A lot of Pokemon becoming level 24. Yeah, Crunch is just a better bite. I'd say Rock Tomb is better than Rock Throw. Okay. Man, a lot of Pokemon want to learn moves right now. Where can we fit in Slash? Well, at this point, we kind of don't really need Sand Attack. Okay, so quite a few Pokemon that are ready to go, and we do have six. Although, let's see now. These are good for both. These are only good for the fire. Only good for fire. Okay, I want to take an opportunity to get both of these starters kind of caught up a little bit. As well as try to have one, because I think I have enough to tackle the fire base right now. But I'm gonna see what Pokemon can kind of help. Hmm. Trying to think who would be helpful. Oh, that's right, you have Voltazorb. That may not be a bad idea to have on the team, just in case if things get a little extra dicey. Why do you have lower speed? Okay. Your fire moves are going to take a little bit of a hit, unfortunately. Oh, never mind. It took quite a bit of a hit. Although it could also be because of the level, difference. Gonna fix that. Alright. Man, this fight definitely likes to take its sweet time, doesn't it? Wait, what am I doing? Have you been to the Great Crater of Paldea? I don't know. I'm told that I'm not supposed to go there. What? You beat me? My confidence is cratering. Well, that can't be helped, unfortunately, my dude. But yeah, I'm probably gonna give it like another 20 minutes or so, and we'll probably call it a day regardless of where we're at. And then hopefully next part we'll actually make a bit of progress. So unfortunately this is a little bit more of a grinding stream for tonight. You know, just getting Pokemon, getting some Pokemon leveled up. Didn't think I would be here doing it this early, but okay. Also, in the case of, well, okay then, 5-hit Bullet Seed. Something that I would never seem to get, but you know, the computer will always get. Hello there. Nice of you to drop in. Alright, got another Pokemon. Leveled up. Aqua Jet. Yeah, let's see now. Yeah, we'd rather have that than Water Gun. Let's see now. I mean, yeah, well, we will be good going into, like, you know, the Team Starbase, but not nearly as much for the gym. I mean, I guess after I get one or two more Pokemon level up, I might try to attempt doing the Team Starbase before ending the stream, even if I go a little bit over than intended, you know, just so we can get something done. What Pokemon do I want to consider raising up next? That is a good question. Hmm. Good question indeed. Man, I'm a little indecisive here. I guess having you around probably won't be too bad, because, you know, you'll pick up stuff. Meow. Yeah, I got a pawn me that I should probably raise up at some point. Seed Bomb is better than Home... Well, no, it's better than Leaf Edge, so... Ah, see, you already got a revive for me. Thanks, we are family. Alrighty. Where to go next? Okay, that's the singing caddy. Wonder what's over yonder. Oh, some gimme ghoul coins. Gimme. Hello, I don't think I have you yet. I don't think I share any moves with Bronzor, at least as far as Screamigator is concerned. You might come in handy for later. Alrighty. Gonna call you Relic Bell. Alrighty, box time. Oh, that worked out nicely. Should I be concerned? Wahahaha! I'm out here enjoying my youth on my treasure hunt. Good for you, sir. Good for you. Should I be concerned that it's gonna keep doing that? Okay. I guess not. Okay, Dreadnought. That's the Water Rock Snapping Turtle. Portal. In fact, I think I might have something that... I think I might have the Pokemon that can turn into it. Probably should have been raising that a little bit more, but okay. Nothing will stop my enjoyment. Exactly, sir. You do you. Man. I might have a Pokemon. I might have enough Pokemon just to face off against the Team Star base. And it'll be kind of time for me to wrap it up. Go figure. Oh, is that a Mimikyu back there? Gonna call you Rosie Rascal. Oh good, it's still there. There's also another one in case if I miss. Please go on the ball. Thank you. Yeah, man, now my Pokemon are leveling up real quick. Mimikyu was only recently identified as a Pokemon. Previously, people thought it was just a ghost wearing a cloth. Well, in this world, what... In this world, what else could it be but a Pokemon? Mimikyu is one of my favorites in Gen 7, so it's nice to get one as early as I did. Not sure if it'll be a part of my team, though, because, man, there are so many Pokemon. I mean, it'll probably be part of my team for at least part of the adventure if I need its typing for something, because, you know, Ghost and Fairy is pretty nice. Oh, and it has a higher attack stat. Sweet. Yeah, I have Chomp Lock. Man, why didn't I think of raising that? It's okay, though. Okay, and apparently I can get a reward. Ooh, Waterstone. Nest Ball? Okay, I guess. Yeah, I gotta be careful where I wander off to, otherwise I'm gonna probably be in for a little bit of a nasty surprise. Steel for Mantis? Hmm. Ow. Hopefully the Great Ball will do the trick. Ah, crap. Hey, you put in a good effort. Now let's see if an Ultra Ball get me a better result. And I always find it interesting that it's like half the stream I'm like catching Pokemon that's like are like way higher level than a good chunk of my team. You know what? Roost may not be a bad idea. Gonna call you. Call you Guard. Okay, now. So. Kind of see where we're at. I mean, we don't have to raise too many more Pokemon by the time we get to the gym. Huh, but let's see. So, I mean, overall, we're not too bad. Let's see. And we've almost caught 100 Pokemon already. Which is pretty cool. But yeah, I'm starting to kind of feel pretty tired, and as much as I would like to attempt the, our first team starbase, I think right now it I just kind of rather hold off until next part. So sorry, I not a lot of interesting things kind of happen. You know, sometimes they'll be like that, especially with RPGs. But I think we have ourselves a pretty good team to work with. I can just... And then we won't have too many that we need to train come the gym, so we might even be able to take the next gym next time too with a little additional training. So let me just kind of break out the Pokemon that I could see being the most beneficial. We are leaving ourselves open to grass type attacks, and especially nowadays, you can never know what a Pokemon can have. I mean, ground types will also kind of screw over these two. So, and steel. Probably keep these two kind of on the, kind of close at hand, and then I think from there I'm just gonna kind of reorganize things a little bit. 21, 22, 23. Okay, so I think we might very well be set for next time. But that is most certainly going to be next time. So okay, and save one more time for good measure. But with all of that said, thank you to everyone that stopped on by, even if it was just for a little bit. It's always much appreciated. Hopefully everyone is staying nice and warm, whether they have like snow or freezing rain or something like that. But yeah, until next time, I hope everyone will have themselves a fantastic evening. Hopefully the next part will come around rather soon. Manage to keep it all, as one stream attempt this time. So, see you until next time, and take care.